Is it working now? God damn it, dude. I think it was because of Kick. That's the only thing that's off. That's different from the last time I streamed. My internet's fine. I did a speed test. God, that's really infuriating. Okay, so moral of the story is we don't use Kick anymore because I think it's just too much at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, there's no reason for that to happen. Really gay. Really fucking gay. Let's see. Okay, it's working on my end. From Twitch, at least. You broke something, what'd you do? I mean, I tried to multi-stream on Kick. That's the only thing different that I did. That's probably why, because I don't remember why I stopped dual streaming on Kick, and it was probably because of this, actually. That's the only thing that's been different. Don't kamikaze the stream again, Beanhead. My brother used to fucking call me that when I was a kid. It would piss me off so much. Wow, that really takes me back. He used to call me Beanhead all the fucking time. Yeah, Beanhead. Hated that shit. Very mean. Is there a reason to stream on Kick? Aren't the only people that use that Giga weirdos? I have no idea. I don't remember the logic behind Bishop wanting me to stream on Kick. I genuinely, I don't know, I don't remember. But it sounded like a good idea. But I guess not. I guess it just like it fucks Streamlabs up too much if I'm streaming at 3 different places. But why did he call you Beanhead? Probably because I had a bean-shaped head. Because my mom used to tie my hair back in a really tight ponytail until, you know, you could see all the intricacies in the shape of my skull, and it probably looked like a fucking bean. That's probably why. They give good money in sub rations, but it's weirdos. I briefly looked at Kick, and it just seems like it's mostly people gambling, or like gang members hanging around with a camera up to no good, streaming whatever gang-related activities that they're doing. So I guess it's not really a loss in general. It was making the Twitch chat also very slow. Like, it was super delayed from what I was actually doing.
So I guess we won't do that again.
Not gonna lie, Kick does feel like a weird corner. The only reason I have a Kick account is because of the 2 times where I've gotten banned from Twitch for like a week. Mika, is it gay to want to kiss guys and hold their hands and cuddle and get married and grow old together with them? No. That's just having a normal male friendship. That's just a normal thing that you do with the homies. There's nothing wrong with that. When the stream ended abruptly, I scrolled a bit and took a peep at Asmongold, who just appeared. How does he get 40,000 viewers when he does nothing but watching a video on YouTube and adding no serious input? That's a good fucking question. What it is, partially, is viewership count tends to be exponential. When you have like a bunch of people that are very obviously in a stream, you're gonna attract more people that are like, oh wow, why are there so many people in the stream? I'm gonna go check that out. So it's probably that. So once you get up there in like the fucking 1,000, 2,000 concurrent viewer range, you start getting more attention like that. And also, most of these people just view bot, because that's the only way you get people interested algorithmically on Twitch, because there is no algorithm. It's just like who has the highest viewer count. That's how you get on the front page. That's all it cares about is view count. So people to that end will absolutely bought the shit out of their streams. That's the red pill about streaming. Is it doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter if the stream is of any quality or has any substance to it. As long as a bunch of people are watching, it will attract more people to watch. Who super chatted? Oh, thank you, Wakia Yon 8507. Relating to my other post, most people bug me. If it's girls, they're insecure victim princesses who won't grow a pair, and if it's a dude, they're mama boys who rely on females way too much. I know how you feel. That's a lot of people. That's most people actually. Most people are just like that. You just have to spend time looking for your found family, and maybe you find them early in your childhood and they become your friends for life, or maybe you don't fucking meet them until you're 33 years old like I did. But just don't give up. You'll meet people. Okay, looks like things are working properly now. Sorry for that. Oh, I need to stretch my fucking knees. Don't look at my feet. I'm not gonna show them, but just in case, I need to fucking stretch my body because I feel all crunchy. Ooh, I need a standing desk for real. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, better. Mika looks like she de-aged a few years.
Thanks.
There's a lot of scandal on Kick. People, I remember when Rampage Jackson beat the Sonic rings out of an old veteran. I'm not laughing at the old veteran part. I'm laughing at the way you fucking described it. Beat the fucking Sonic rings out of a motherfucker. That's so fucking funny. I'm stealing that. Fuck, that's such a raw way to describe getting your shit kicked out of you. Beat the fucking Sonic rings out of him. Damn, the red pill is just views. Yeah, that's all the algorithm cares about, because I believe the idea is the more views you're getting on your stupid channel is the more people that are there to consume an ad. And that's how Twitch makes their money, is through ad revenue. Thank you, UMF01, for the sub! For the gifted sub! We saw your boobs when I stretched. I don't have boobs. Joke's on you. I don't fucking have them. Should do an experiment where I put my feet on the camera and see how many extra views I can get. Just kidding, I'm not doing that! Made you look! It's her training bra, you see? For your information, it's a sports bra, because regular bras have, like, fucking metal in them. I don't know whose fucking genius idea it was to put metal inside of a bra, but I can't wear those because it's a sensory fucking nightmare. One time, I had one that was, like, so tight and so weird that it gave me, like, semi-permanent nerve damage in my scapula for, like, a couple of years, and just, like, the whole area was just numb for a long time because of a bad bra I wore. So I'm never wearing regular bras ever again. I'm not wearing that push-up shit. I'm not wearing that wiry metallic fucking Robocop bullshit. I'm putting on a sports bra. And I don't care if it's like the most unsexy thing in the world. I don't care about that. I need to be comfortable or I will fucking lose my shit. I stopped wearing a bra entirely and all my shoulder pain went away. I went reusable pasties now, never going back. Yeah, pasties is also a good thing. Because what I hear is bras have a tendency to constrict your lymph node drainage, and that's probably not great for long-term breast health. So I don't fucking wear them if I'm not going anywhere. I don't wear them like in my house. I wear them for stream and when I leave my house. Other than that, I'm just like, I'm not putting them on because fuck that. And it's a myth that you're just gonna fucking start sagging. That's a bunch of bullshit that they made up to get you to wear bras and buy more bras. I think there was a study that women who didn't wear bras actually had perkier bazongas because, you know, you have to develop the muscle underneath that has to contend with gravity. And if you're just getting additional support from an exterior source all the time, your pecs, they get lazy and they atrophy because they're not doing their fucking job. But I also don't have, like, huge titties or anything, so I never really have to worry about gravity anyway, so... Checkmate! Checkmate! The Chad flat chest versus the Virgin double T's. That's my cope. Alright, next. How do I deal with parasocial relationships? Brother, if I knew the answer to that question, boy howdy. I have genuine psychosis and I form a bond so easy with YouTubers. Oh, so this is from your perspective as the parasocial one. Ah, geez. With YouTubers I'll never meet, and it does nothing but set me up for failure and break my heart. I'm very lonely IRL, and I'm bad at talking to other people, especially women I'm attracted to, but that doesn't stop my Arthur Fleck-style fantasies from making me think we have something real. I hate it. I think in this situation, you need to go cold turkey and maybe not watch YouTube for like a month or two, or at least stop watching women on YouTube. Maybe stop watching me. I know that's not what I'm supposed to say. I'm supposed to say,
Oh, keep watching me. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You can watch me and you can consume my content so I can get ad revenue.
I'm not going to tell you to do that. If you have like a serious problem and you're aware of it, you need to cold turkey get out of that situation where you're very addicted to a specific stimulus. Because this situation happened to me when I did a PAX East meetup, and most people were fine. There was one person who was very parasocial, and what he ended up doing when I told him I was not interested in him romantically is he tried to kill himself, and that's super fucking unhealthy. So I had to stop talking to him completely for his own good, and it was sad because I think he just meant well. He was just a lonely fucking dude, but I'm not here to enable you to hurt yourself because you're infatuated with me, because you spend too much time consuming my content. I never want to be that person who, what's the word I'm looking for, who enables that behavior. I'm not gonna fucking do that to you. So if you feel like you're having that issue, look, it's like a little butthole. If you have that problem, you just get off YouTube. You need to go outside. If you're listening to this right now, I need you to leave my stream, and I'm not saying this to be mean, I'm just saying this for your own fucking good. Because if you have a personality like that, you could very reasonably end up hurting yourself, and I don't want people to hurt themselves, okay? You need to find another hobby that isn't this, that isn't just consuming the content of content creators. You know, do it old school maybe go back to, like, watching television, or just don't watch things at all, watch, like, anime maybe, I don't know. But either way, you need to get off YouTube for a little while. Stop going to streams. That kind of thing. But you are my favorite parasocial. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Damn, the parasocial suicide part is heavy. Yeah, like, I really like the guy, but, me being in his life directly was not a good experience for him. You know, I have fans that have transitioned from being my fans to being my close friends, and I love those people, and I never want to outright say no to any more of that, because, like, genuinely, these are the coolest people I've met in my 34 fucking years. But for some people, they just can't handle that interaction, and it sucks, but you kind of have to just cut them off. There's not really a nice way to get them to interact with you in a way that's not obsessive. You have to be really firm about it, and for their own good. How would you know if you're parasocial? I'd imagine some people wouldn't recognize it. I mean, if you're getting really obsessive thoughts about somebody that you've never met before, that's a good indicator. This guy, he would, he has special needs. A little bit, because of like a thing that happened to him when he was a kid. I don't want to go into too much detail about it. It's like his private story, but the wiring in his brain was just a little bit faulty. Not like he's not like straight up retarded. He's just like he gets trapped in his own fucking thoughts, and he has difficulty letting go of ideas. So he would like write journal entries on Google, and they would be really long, and it would just be his musings about me and how he would think about me multiple times a day. And it was at this point that we hadn't met yet, right? So you know, if you're having recurring thoughts about somebody, if you're having all these delusional fantasies where you think, as soon as we meet, we're gonna fall in love, and it's like a person you've never met, and you don't know what they're actually like in real life, that's probably an indicator that you might be a little parasocial. Yeah, I don't want people doing that about me, because it's just like, it's unhealthy. I'm trying to flip that paradigm online that a lot of these female streamers like to play into for money, where they want to get you as obsessed with them as possible to the point where you'll send them donations. I don't want to fucking do that. I think it's fucking weird and unethical. So you're not gonna catch my ass. If you think you have a problem with me, with being obsessed with me right now, I suggest you stop coming to my streams, because in my own weird parasocial way, I care about you. I don't want you being unhealthy, for my sake, okay? So, you know, log off. Log off if you're fantasizing about, like, marrying me or something. Don't do that. If you notice you get obsessive thoughts, thinking about a person way too much, and can't see to keep yourself from thinking about them, that's your sign to step away and get your mind off that person before it's too late. Shit can fuck you up for years. Yeah, you can become the fucking Yorkshire and blow your own shit smooth off. Okay? Or online friendships that are built through time, parasocial, or just long distance. It can be. I don't know. It depends on how reliant you are on that friendship. Again, the key word here is obsession. So if you feel like you cannot function unless that person is messaging you multiple times a day, you might be parasocially obsessed with somebody that you've never met. You know, a friendship should never make you feel anxious. How about that? How about that as a baseline, you know? You shouldn't get, like, you shouldn't break out into a cold sweat if your online friend happens to not message you for a day or two. Okay, you know, as long as you're giving them space, giving yourself space, I don't think an online friendship is a problem, because again, outside of the suicide guy, I have a lot of online friends that I've met in real life, and we're really close, and I love those people. I'm parasocially obsessed with cinnamon pita chips. Honestly based. Honestly fucking understandable. Alright, next. So that same dude who beat the false sexual assault allegations my freshman year and then spent the last 3 at the gym, followed your advice and actually started thinking more to women, and somehow ended up with this smart alt wants to be buff tomboy. Holy fuck. Based? It was a friends to lover thing that recently sorry, I'm dyslexic. It was a friends to lover thing. She recently asked to date me 2 days ago, so my question is, what the fuck do I do now? Because I'm broke ass uni student trying to speedrun this shit with no motion outside of disability checks, because this government sucks and I've waited 22 years for these asshats to stop delaying my money. So of the course, I might use their money for as long as I can, better than them using it to bomb the desert and brown people. That aside, help. TLDR got the tomboy I spoke into existence with your help. Now what? Holy fuck, this guy is suffering from success. First of all, let's give him a fucking hand. See, I fucking told you I give you guys good advice. Alright? We finally have a fucking success story. Yes, I also had the help of my homegirl. She acts like a sort of advisor, I guess. Again, yeah, this is what happens when you have friends that are female. They can help propel you into success, as long as you don't sexualize your female friends, okay? As for your money that you're not getting from the government, shit, dog, I don't know. Money is like an entire, this isn't even, well, I guess it kind of is. I guess at this point, until you get your money, you're gonna want to keep the dates on the cheaper side, and I don't think that's like a bad thing. I mean, you're probably both young, they're probably both college age, and you're probably both broke. There are lots of things that you can do for free that are cute. I'm a huge fan of going on picnics, going to the fucking park, going on hikes. All that shit's free. Just spending time together. Just hanging out in one of y'all's house, watching anime, going for a fucking walk. At the end of the day, it's not really the date that matters, like the location. As long as you guys like each other, you'll have a good time wherever you are. One of my favorite things that I've done with some friends is we just I locked my own car keys in my car when we went to see a movie together, and they all hung out with me at 2 in the morning waiting for AAA to come, and we just we found an abandoned shopping cart in a parking lot, and we just fucked with that for 2 to 3 hours, and it was a really good fucking time. So, you know, as long as you're a fun guy, you know how to keep the conversation going, and she likes you, it doesn't really matter what you guys do in terms of the date. Give her a rock, bitches love rocks. Yeah, the government is usually slow, especially when it comes to anything financial. They'll do everything they can to avoid that payout, so you're gonna have to just, in the meantime, get creative. And you don't even have to get that creative, just take her out to the park. Parks are cool, hikes are cool, going to the beach, especially now it's summer. The weather's nice, I'm assuming, if you're in the northern hemisphere at least, because I know there's some Aussies in chat and it's about to get real fucking cold over there, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, I'll do some P.O. Box stuff. I'll be right back. Let me grab them. But yeah, you know, the hard part is over. You got the girl. Now you just gotta figure out what can we do together. Offer women a piece of cheese? That'd work on me. I love cheese. Alright, so we got... Let's not show the address. Australia Post. Speaking of the southern hemisphere, this one is allegedly from Australia. Holy fuck. That's really cool. Alright, let's check it out. It doesn't say who it's from. It says Bronze Snake. Okay. Maybe there's a note inside. Crocky! Oh, ew. Oh, well. Is there a note? There is no note. Okay. Wait, this is... Okay. No. There's just a shipping label. I believe a shirt of some kind. Oh. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. It's not even a weird shirt. It's just a nice shirt. I can actually just put this on right now. It's cute! Hold on, I'll be right back! This one came in a while ago. It's just been sitting on my desk because I like doing P.O. Box stuff in a big clump. So I got this one maybe a couple months back. But thank you. I wish you had fucking written a note so I know who this was from, but thank you. Yeah, it's a cute shirt. Be right back. Fit check. Look at that. Look at that. It's fucking green and blue too. Based. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Australian friend, whoever you are. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, that'd look really cute with your one high top jacket. It would. Gives Pugsley Adams. Yeah, it really does. Thank you, Lucid77 for the super chat. Mika turning incels into wincels since 2025. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't think anybody deserves to just be fucking lonely and sad because they can't date. I was watching, the Elliot Rodger footage for the video. And you can just see, like, he's an attractive guy. The problem is just, like, his fucking attitude and the way he talks. He's just, I thought, authentically a very cringe man. If you've never seen any of the Elliot Rodger stuff, God, I mean, it's bleak what he did, but his videos are just really fucking funny. The way he just talks about himself. He's like, why don't I have a woman? It's so odd. I mean, look at me. I'm beautiful. I mean, he actually fucking talks like that. It's crazy. Ah. You look like Green Wednesday. Oh, I need something sharp. Will you get back into making YouTube videos? Yeah, I took a month or 5 months off on accident. It was like I was working on a video the entire time. It just kept getting pushed back because of other things in my life. So I'm working on a video right now. I started writing the script last week. About halfway through it, I think. I'm gonna try to finish the script today, actually. And then I'll try to get it out, mid-June, I'd say. What made you stop drinking? I've never drank. I was never a drinker. What do you mean? I've never been an alcoholic. This one is from... or for Mika Bus Depot from Chicago. Okay. From Chicago! This is really a cute shirt. It goes with my eyes real good. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? This is adorable. Wait, is there a note? Yes, there's. Hold on. Hold on, there's a note. No. Ew, I'm not licking that shit. The fuck? What's up, Dad? That's how you should address me, is as father. Alright. Alright, what's up, Dad? This is my second package sent out. My last package was the one with the Doodle Bob hat. I wear that hat all the fucking time to the gym. It's my favorite fucking hat. Snake plushie and other stuff. Thank you again for that. Cerberus needs a new home. I'm enlisting you to find it. I had actually meant for him to be included in the previous package, but there was no space for the big fucker, and I didn't feel like buying a new box. Don't worry, he's comfy in the plastic, he told me. Here's a monster truck bus. It's ridiculous. The stop sign folds out. I saw this keychain, and it reminded me of you. Interpret that as you may. Finally, the Tamagotchi is my petition for you to have a stream Tamagotchi pet. You will, in fact, be cancelled if it dies. My name on the Discord is Perpetual Angst. Thank you, Perpetual Angst. No promises I actually do anything with the account, but maybe I'll post a pic of my dog. One of her pics is on your wall. The one with the glasses. Yeah, it's still there. It's still right there. Right there. Wait, let me move my big-ass fucking head. Right there, next to a picture of my mom that is tilted. Scooch that. There we go. The mounting tape I have sucks real bad. Okay, never mind. If I untilt it, it's gonna fall down. I need to redo the masking tape. Thank you. Thank you! Aww. This is, look at this. Look at him. Yeah. He's so fucking round. Look at him. He's a round boy. These are... yeah, the proportions are great on this. Thank you so much. This is really cute. It's like a fucking hedgehog with a dog face. That's really cute. Thank you. Let me scoot. There we go. You said this keychain made me think of you. Okay. It's the Terrifier clown. Honestly valid. I'm gonna put this on my keys so I don't fucking lose them. I bought a Jevil keychain from an artist at like a farmer's market. And then the following week I lost my keys, and now the Jevil keychain is gone forever. So this is a good replacement. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then we got a Tamagotchi. My mom kept buying these for me. My mom kept buying these for me, like, into my 30s, because she knew I liked them as a kid. So I guess I'll finally use this one. This will be the stream Tamagotchi pet, I guess. I guess we'll do check-ins regularly to make so I can confirm that it's not dead. Thank you. And then there is this. Mika, don't go to Flavortown. I'm not going to Flavortown, Mom. Okay, relax. Yes! Let's fucking go! Look at that. Now they can kiss. The little one can kiss with the big one. This one is actually the top, and this one's the bottom, and they're gay. They're little gay bus boys. And they can, like... Look at that. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. Thank you for more buses. That's really sweet. Aw, I'm all sweaty from gratitude. I don't know how to control my emotions, so sometimes I just get really moist as a result of somebody being nice to me. And there's nothing I can do about it, except turn on the air conditioner more. Thank you so much. I'm gonna blast it, because I'm getting really sweaty in this shirt. Ugh. Okay, let's do some more dating advice, shall we? You wearing a Rolex? Yeah, it was my mom's Rolex. I'm really clumsy and I broke it though. I have to get the face repaired because I dropped it when picking it up. Now it's cracked, if you can see. It's my late mother's Rolex. I'm not like a blingy, show-offy person, but I do have to wear this or I will get anxious because I feel like I need to be connected to my mom at all times in some way, shape, or form. And my mom loved jewelry, so this is how I'm doing it.
Alright.
Oh, it's like she has her hand around your wrist. Yeah, it's like holding hands with my mom across the street, as you do when you're a child. Alright, next. I'm gay! 25 years old, and look and sound like I'm 15. Some might say I come off as homosexual and homophobic at the same time. I couldn't find a job anywhere and live with my mom and dad. Am I a lost cause? But I looked pretty good, so that's a plus. GG, well played. No, you're not a lost cause, dude. You're just fucking a zoomer. Actually, I know a lot of millennials that still live with their fucking parents. It's just, that's just the way the things are. So you're not, like, prevented from dating, if you live with your mom and dad. You're fine. As for looking and sounding like you're 15, that might be a little frustrating early, but it'll come in clutch when you're 30 or 40, and then when you're 40, you're gonna look like you're 25. So that's actually a good thing. You're good, dude. Relax. Can a girl who is taken have guy friends? If no, why not? Of course she can. If you're a girl and you're dating a guy that doesn't let you have guy friends, you need to break up with that person because he's gonna be a weird, insecure control freak. It's happened to me. I've seen it many times in other people. It's bad. If you're a guy and you're trying to control whether or not your girlfriend has female friends, you need to slow your fucking roll and stop being insecure. Because I guess the idea is, oh, if she has guy friends, she's gonna cheat on me. Like, brother, if she's gonna cheat on you, she's gonna cheat on you anyway. It doesn't matter if there are pronounced male friends in the mix. because she could very well cheat on you with a guy that you have no idea about, that you've never met before. So it doesn't fucking matter. Just let her have guy friends. And if she's a whore, she's gonna cheat on you, no matter what. But if she's a good girl, she's not gonna cheat. And it doesn't matter whether or not she has male friends or not, okay? The temptation is not what makes the cheater. The person is what makes the cheater, okay? Alright, as someone living in two extremes, as a visually very conventionally unattractive woman, who is socially on the other often called likable and sweet with many friends and an esteemed reputation in my community, what are my chances of actually ever finding someone who loves me for who I am? I feel like a femcel, greatest bridesmaid ever, but will never be a bride. Well, you didn't include pictures of yourself, but if you're anything like the other 100 people who have submitted photos of themselves to my dating advice form and expressed themselves as chopped, you're probably actually really pretty and you're full of shit and you're in your own head about it. Okay. A fascinating thing that I've found with people as I've been researching incels and looks maxing and all that shit is a lot of your guys' problems can just be solved with the proper haircut. If you get a better haircut, it can do a lot for your face. If you have a bad haircut, it can make you look like shit, and it doesn't matter what your face looks like. So, you know, my advice is to be nicer to yourself, and especially if you're good in terms of, like, personality and being nice and being humble, then, you know, your chances of finding love are even greater. So yeah, I mean, nothing, I can't really work with this because I don't have a picture to see how allegedly chopped you are, but I'm sure you're probably not. What if I'm chopped with a receding hairline and gigantic forehead and my personality is unlikable? If you have a receding hairline, shave it. Just be bald. I don't know if you guys have seen the, what's the community for this? There's like a community for balding men on Reddit. It's like a male positivity, body positivity subreddit where it's like dudes who are like Norwood 5s asking, is it time? And everybody just says, yeah, bro, shave it. And every single time, the guy goes from like a 2 to an 8. Just from shaving his head and being fucking bald and embracing his fucking shaved ass head. So being bald is not like a death sentence for your looks maxing. If anything, having a receding hairline is, just fucking shave that shit off or get a toupee or get a wig. Just stop being a little bitch about it. I know a lot of bald guys with hot ass fuck GF's wives. I know a lot of bald guys that are just hot because they're bald. Okay? Stop letting the internet bully you into having weird opinions about yourself. It's not healthy. Why not just do a hair transplant in the US, in the EU? It's only like $3,000. Well, $3,000 is a lot of money for some people. A lot of people just don't have that. Alright, hi there, I'm 22, male, and I've never had a date, not because I don't want to, but because I can't get myself to try. It always feels like I'm not ready yet, and that there are things I should be improving about myself. But when I try to improve those things, I either subconsciously move the goalpost, or I fall back on what I used to do /be, so in my mind, it's never the right time to try, and I'm not ready yet. Well, I mean, if it doesn't feel like it's the right time, it's not the right time. If you don't feel comfortable enough in where you are in life to be dating, then that's probably a good indicator that it really isn't the right time. Because you're probably just going to fuck it up and put too much of your spare time into whatever you're trying to improve on instead of your partner. Because again, having partners, it is a thing that is time consuming. You do have to spend time with them. You have to do things to build a relationship. Get to know each other, go on dates, etc. You can't neglect them. It's like having a fucking dog. Okay? Moreover, I feel inadequate in not knowing how to start. I've tried dating apps, but the lack of success there has started to affect my mental health. That's a good indicator that you need to delete the dating app because they're not good. So I stopped with those after a few months. I don't enjoy clubbing. I commute to uni, so I don't have much time to socialize there. I'm not moving out yet to support my family because of health issues, so that probably won't change in the foreseeable future. Do you have any tips for me? It just sounds like your life isn't in the spot where dating is feasible. And that's okay, because you're 22. You're 22 years old, you're a fucking baby, don't rush that shit. If you're not ready, you're not ready. That's it. It's real simple. It seems like you want a relationship to some extent, but you're not ready. So relax. And yeah, keep the dating apps off your fucking phone. Yeah, that dog comparison got me. It really is. It's, you know, you have to put effort and time into another person. They're like an autonomous human being that wants to spend time with you. That's like the whole point of being in a relationship. Next, I recently, 6 months ago, got out of a relationship I was in since I was 15. How do I do this dating shit as an adult? Also, please rate my dating profile. Let's take a look.
Let's take a little look-see.
I'm not gonna show that one because it's a car with a license plate on it. I don't want people fucking finding you. It's a picture of a dog. Alright, so these are all mirror selfies. Let's see, which one of these is actually usable? Okay, no, because that one still shows the license plate. In the car, only one of these. I'm only going to put one of these up on screen, because the other one is a picture of a dog, and the other one's a picture of a car with a license plate. Let's download this. Alright, so this is a terrible picture. You're in a shitter, my brother! You're next to a urinal, bro! Come on! That's not attractive. That doesn't say, wow, I'm fabulous and handsome and ready to date. It just looks like you've just gone and taken a piss and you perhaps didn't wipe your fucking hands. Don't take a mirror- if you're gonna take a mirror selfie, don't actually do it in a fucking public restroom, bro. Come on. You're not giving me anything to work with here. When not troubleshooting low voltage electronics or gaming, there's a good chance of being found somewhere in the woods with a tent and a peck. Always down for a long drive. I mean, that's fine. But, like, this is a terrible picture. Take a better picture of yourself, please. God fucking damn it. Let's turn that off. You're a nice looking chap, but like, don't take a picture when you're in the shitter. Like, I don't... Why do people still... Your phone, it has a front-facing camera and a timer on it. Put it on your fucking desk. Press the timer. Wait for the timer. Just sit here like... Just pop one of these out. Wait 10 seconds and it'll take the picture of you. God damn it, dude. Yeah, and then bathrooms never have good lighting. It's the most abysmal lighting ever, 9 times out of 10. As to how do I get into dating, you just do. It's difficult for everybody to navigate. It's a pain in the ass. You just fucking do it and you hope it works out. If you have to have a dating app, just get better pictures. But overall, it's not going to be good. You're not going to have a good time on there. You're just going to, like, wonder, like nobody is swiping on you. Nobody's swiping on you because everybody's paywalled from matching with the people that they should be reasonably matching with. And it's a bad fucking time. So just go for it. Don't overthink it. Find somebody you vibe with, etc. At least he's tempting to get out there, so he's not an incel. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking YouTube chat. Fucking YouTube chat. Alright, next. I know women like confidence, but because of my disability and my height, it's hard to not be self-conscious. I've gotten better with it over time, but saying get more confident is easier said than done. Is there anything I can actually do to feel more confident? Well, feeling confident is all about internal work. It's all about getting rid of those shitty neural pathways in your dumb little fucking brain, where you've told yourself that you're not worthy of people liking you and you're not attractive. I mean, a lot of people say, like, external praise helps, but not necessarily. External praise never really helped with me, because people would always tell me, like, oh, you're so worthy, you're so cool, and it just, like, I would just, disagree with them. So it's all about going into your own head and fighting your own fucking demons and putting a stop every time you say something mean and nasty about yourself. It's basically meditative. You gotta do a lot of things that revolve around you sitting in silence and being kinder to you and telling yourself that you are worthy. And sure, you have a disability. That's gonna make it a lot harder. I'm gonna be real with you, but it's not impossible. Okay? It's not impossible to find love when you're fucking disabled. People do it all the fucking time. So, being confident is all about just putting in the work. Maybe getting really good at something can help. Like, if I were to think about the things that make me feel confident, feeling like I'm reasonably good at drawing helps. It's like something I can show off to people, where people are like, oh wow, you're really good at that, and I can be like, yes, I worked really hard. So for some people, it's just like acknowledging the fact that you worked hard for a certain attribute. Yeah, it's just internal work, and it is hard. It is difficult to do, but it's like a delayed gratification thing. It's kind of like going to the gym, but inside your own head. You gotta do like fucking 5 sets of looking at yourself in the mirror and giving yourself a compliment every day until you believe that it's true. The thing when praising someone is that you have to be real about it. Come with actual examples. What? Oh, thank you, Bishop, for all the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Come with actual examples. Are you asking me to come with actual examples? I don't know. That's like kind of a vague statement. I don't know how to respond to that, because it varies from person to person. But at the end of the day, it's like external validation can only get you so far. It has to come from you internally. Yeah. Gaslight yourself into being hot. Yeah. Play little pranks on yourself until you fucking believe that shit. Be a little Delulu. Delulu is the Salulu, as they say. I'm very losted. I'm very lost with how dating, especially nowadays. It's very difficult because as a guy, if I walk up to a girl, I come off as a desperate creep. Not necessarily. It's all about how you attack that. If I ignore them, I'm a closeted chud incel redditor 4chaner cuck omega Republican for short. If I communicate them on their time, they take it as needy, but when I do it on my time, I'm too emotionally unavailable, or whatever weird assumptions they've made up. It's very hard to deal with people because they make me sound like I'm too much or not doing enough. Is it me, like, am I doing something wrong or whatever? You're in your own head. You're overthinking the fuck out of it because you spend too much time online looking at these people who are giving shitty TikTok advice. We've all done this, right? I get so many fucking, like, I've seen so many reels on Instagram where they try to tell you, Like, if you're in a relationship and you're a girl, you need to spend at least 90% of your time ignoring your partner because men love being ignored. It makes them miss you more. You need to be the black cat to their golden retriever. And it's just all this fucking bullshit that is just made up and really toxic. And you're just, at the end of the day, you're fucking just playing games with your partner, and it's fucking stupid. And in a successful relationship where the person likes you, you don't need to do all that shit. It's just like you're trying to get somebody that already doesn't like you to suddenly like you for some reason by doing weird psychology bullshit with them. And it doesn't work, because then if it does work, then you're gonna have to spend the entire relationship maintaining that, and that's fucking exhausting. Relationships shouldn't be like a fucking never-ending game where you're trying to manipulate somebody into liking you. So as far as approaching women, some women like it, some don't. I fucking hate it, so I always tell people not to do it, but I recognize that some women, they fucking love that shit. They love the attention of a random guy in the street accosting them for their number. But again, it can be totally read as creepy if you do it the wrong way. But you'll never do it the right way unless you fuck up a few times, and it takes practice. So you can't expect like a 100% win rate going in the first time. You gotta get some of the creepy out before you can get some out before you can develop the swag and the suave and the smoothness. And then it just sounds like you need to learn how to be friends with women in general at a very platonic, non-romantic level, so you can just develop an ability to talk to women, because it looks like you're kind of turning women into this alien species that communicates differently from men. And after the end of the day, they don't, because we're all the same fucking species. We're all just people. So I think you need to humanize women a little bit more. Yeah. Go to... I think you're probably young. You write like a young person. Take some fucking college classes and just make friends with women in there. Learn how to talk to women. Remember that women are people, and they don't have like this weird language that they speak that you can't speak. Yep, you're just in your own head. To be frank, Mika, there are men who just get tired of you if they feel like they've caught you. Yeah, I've dealt with that many of times. In fact, most of the time. It sucks. And you can't really predict who that person is going to be if, like, they're gonna end up doing that to you, and it just sucks. You just gotta, like, it's like Russian roulette. You just gotta hope that they're not gonna fucking do that. Hello, girls, in communications, and the tricks is you have to talk to people, then you have to learn to seal the deal. Yeah. Yep. Sure. Okay, next. I'm a 35-year-old male, and I'm going back into the dating world. Is movies dates still goods? Or no's? I mean, both people are watching a movie, and you can't talk or whatever. Kinda better off for a third or fourth date. Also, thoughts on movie nights with a date at a home instead of movie date at a theater, pros and cons. Well, when you invite somebody over to your house to watch a movie, if you do this too early, the connotation is that you're meant to have sex with them, so you might potentially want to avoid that. You might want to be a little bit more cautious so people don't get the wrong idea that you're like a kind of a playboy or a whore of some kind. So maybe don't do that right off the bat. Movie dates are fine. I think they're good because sometimes dates can be a little awkward. There's a lot of empty space in the conversation that can otherwise be filled up with a movie, especially if you go see a bad movie that nobody else is in the theater for. I did that on I saw the TV Glow. Nobody saw that movie except for me and the date. And then Beau is Afraid, which was a 3-hour-long odyssey of a movie. At which point we started making out in the theater, so that was a beneficial. And those were both second dates. But yeah, I think you're right in that the first date should probably be you guys getting fucking coffee or something and just hanging out and getting to know each other. And then you have like this like female pickup artist bullshit on TikTok again where they're like,
oh, if you don't take her out on a really expensive first date, then you're a piece of shit and you're not worth her time.
so don't listen to those people. There's nothing wrong with taking a bitch out for coffee if you don't know her that well. There's no point at all, I think, in taking her out on a really expensive date, and you guys don't vibe at all. That's retarded. So I think coffee dates are good for a first date. And then second date can be the movie. Mika, I really like this girl. Should I give her that Joe Biden sniff to tell her? No. My ex-husband used to Joe Biden sniff me when I got home from school. If you guys watch the video about that, it's because I went to a school that was like 90% male, and he thought I was just like cheating on him left and right because of all the men that went to that school. And he was like trying to sniff me to see if I cheated on him, so I don't know what kind of smell he was looking for. But that was the logic behind it. Thank you, Bishop, for the super chat. Reddit story time? Yes, I think so. I think it's Reddit story time. I could use a little break from doling out the advice. Your ex-husband's stories traumatized me. He want the ween. There's nothing wrong with wanting the ween as a man. Sometimes your sexuality is just geared towards trans girls. I, however, do not recommend you date a cis woman if you're into a trans woman and driving her insane because she doesn't have a cock. Perhaps don't do that. Perhaps just date the kind of girl that you want to date. Perhaps just date a girl with a dick and make yourself happy instead of forcing yourself to like something that you don't want. Just thinking about that shit makes me exhausted. Just takes me back too far. Let's see, where are you posting the Reddit story so I can see it? Oh, thank you. Okay. Alright. Maybe I should pee before this. I think I'm gonna pee before this. I think I need to strap myself in, because last time was a little difficult. Be right back. Let's open Discord here. What the hell is this background music, and why does it contain screams of terror? What, you never heard lo-fi before? That's what lo-fi is. Just normal lo-fi, I don't know what you're talking about. I love a good lo-fi scream. Alright. Reddit. The CBAT story. Today I fucked up / my 20F girlfriend of 2 years told me music that I, 25M, play during sex is weird and a major turnoff. Alright, Today I found out a little backstory. When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. I searched lovemaking songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. There are a few songs to my playlist. However, there is one song in particular, which actually happens to be my favorite, that my girlfriend hates and says turns her off in a major way. I don't understand why it has taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good love-making song with good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any song she'd like to add / change, but to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by my music has left the whole situation feeling awkward and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much played this tune every single time, so the amount of times she must have not been enjoying it when I thought the complete opposite is annoying, but also embarrassing in ways. Freddy, get out of here! Get out! Bye! Get out! Go. Leave. Not to mention my previous partners, however, they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her. Maybe they left you because of the song specifically. It's fucked up, the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. The other day, we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. I wonder what the song is. I thought the song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune. And feels it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed. I usually bust to this song and finding devastated that she hates the song. Brother, what do you mean? You have like a fucking... What do you mean you bust to it? Is there like a specific... Do you wait till the chorus? Is it like the same spot in the song every fucking time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll play it. I'll play the song. Hold on. Let me turn off the stream music. It's this song. Of all the fucking songs, it's this one. Oh man, I can just picture this. It's like fucking choreography for a kindergarten play, and he's got all the fucking beats memorized for his little performance here. I'm trying to figure out at what point in the song does he nut. What's like a good part? Not there. Definitely not there. Let's see. The song's only about 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Do you think he does it on repeat, like on loop, or does he only last 3 minutes in bed? "12 seconds in before the beat even starts." So I wonder if he's going through like long strokes for all these whole notes in here. What part do you think he nuts in? Because it's pretty consistent the whole way through the song. Because there's not really a crescendo. I would think in a song you would nut at a crescendo or perhaps the chorus, but it's kind of just a very consistent song. This is... This can't be real. This has to be another instance of a Redditor with a very good talent for creative writing. TLDR, she hates my love-making tunes and didn't tell me for over 2 years, making sex now awkward. Update! Posting on Reddit about our sex life with CBAT, and now our relationship has ended. Okay, this exploded more than I expected and has been a bit overwhelming with the messages, but thought I'd give an update. The attention hasn't been exactly positive, and this hasn't been the best thing to happen for my relationship. It's now sadly ended. Oh man. I didn't expect to blow it up so much. I should have used an anonymous name instead of my real name and our real ages. There aren't many 25-year-old Tyler Lifes who are in a relationship with their significant other for 2 years who is 20. Unfortunately, her younger sister recognized this and showed her parents, who wasn't happy at all, and made the situation extremely awkward. Can you fucking imagine that dinner table conversation? Like, what are your intentions with my daughter? And then they just play the fucking song. Oh my fucking god. We are over now, so I'm moving on. I already revealed my face on TikTok, but with the amount of hate I originally got, I decided to say I didn't have it and backtracked. I don't think the song is that bad, and I had no idea she didn't like it until recently, and as soon as I did, I stopped. I didn't force her CBAT. Not all can handle CBAT. I know it's different. I know a lot have asked for face reveal in playlists. My playlist is actually burned onto a CD and have been using my CD player, but I'll go on YouTube and try link all the songs in one playlist and share. I'll also leave my TikTok playlist in the bio. Most you probably seen me before I backtracked from the hate. Oh man. CBAT versus CBT. What does CBAT stand for? Is that the name of the song? What does CBAT stand for? Because I keep thinking cock and ball torture. Bat? Cock and ball torture. I'm fucking confused. Oh, Reddit. I don't really know what to say about that one. Oh, is it actually cock and ball torture? I'm so fucking confused. No, CBAT, cock, ball, and torture. No, that doesn't make any sense. What does CBAT stand for? I'm confused. Cock, butt, and tits. If stream gets copyrighted for CBAT, I will laugh. It very well might be. I thought it was cock, balls, ass, and tits. I think it's just CBAT. I don't know if it stands for anything. That part was really confusing. There's a lot of fucking acronyms that happen in Reddit that Redditors are very sure that other people use, but normal people do not use them. You guys should check out the polyamory subreddit. That shit's fucking full of weird terms. There's like nesting partner, all that shit. Other people use CBAT in their videos. I think it's just copywritten for not being monetized. I don't think I'll get a strike, but yeah, unless I remove this part from the video, it'll probably get demonetized. Nesting partners should be exclusively for birds who have learned English. What the fuck is a nesting partner? So in a polyamorous relationship, you have like your main squeeze, right? That one's the one that you probably live with and fuck the most. There's also, I think there's something called, let me look up. I'm gonna look up strange polyamory terms. Polyamory terms and definitions. The meaning behind 13 common poly relationship terms. I know this is gonna give me a bunch of fucking ads. Let's see. Ethical non-monogamy, that's one. 20 billion ad. Fluid bonding, that's a new one. Choosing not to use barrier protection during sex with a partner. Fluid bonding. That sounds fucking disgusting. Why would you call it that? That's fucking gross. Imagine, it just sounds like something a cracked out homeless person on the subway says when they pee on you on purpose. I'm just fluid bonding with the people in the subway. That's disgusting. Monogamish. If you're monogamish, a term attributed to sex columnist Dan Savage, that means you and your partner have agreed that while you don't necessarily identify as poly, you aren't 100% closed to other partners either. No, shut the fuck up. You're either monogamous or you're not. If you're fucking other people, if you're thinking about fucking other people, you're not monogamous. See, this is the kind of shit I'm fucking talking about. I fucking... Here's another one. Metamor. What is a metamor, you might ask? This one is simple. In a poly relationship, a metamor is your partner's other partner who you are not dating. I fucking hate poly people so much. So it's like those terms for people in a family tree where it starts to unravel. Like, oh yeah, this is my second cousin twice removed. It's like that shit. Because you have like these fucking tree situations in polyamorous relationships. Calm person, considered the opposite of jealousy. Calm person describes the feeling of experiencing joy because another is experiencing joy. Oh, that's... So it's you're being a cuck and you're like really euphoric about it. It's like, oh, I'm so happy that my wife is getting to get railed by her beautiful bull right now. That brings me so much euphoria as I sit here and I play Mario Kart 8 on my Nintendo Switch. I love nothing more than the feeling I love nothing more than the feeling of hearing her getting fucking plowed into oblivion in the next room while I play Mario Kart. Next one is ambiamorous. Just because a person has practiced polyamory before doesn't necessarily mean they always will. And the same goes for monogamy. In fact, you can be comfortable with pursuing both. A person is ambiamorous if they are comfortable being in a monogamous or polyamorous relationship. Here, let me just simplify these terms for you. There is a normal person, and then there is sex pest. You don't need all these other terms. You're just either a normal person or you're a sex pest. It's easy. We don't have to have like a fucking Webster's thesaurus for all these other words that you just made up for your inability to keep it in your pants at a normal rate like every other normal human being on Earth. Anchor partner. There are some people who are tied to each other, so to speak, in poly relationships, and that's where anchor partners come in. An anchor partner is broadly defined in two different ways in the community. It can either mean a partner you are practically or logistically enmeshed with, such as a person you are living with, married to, or have children with, or someone who emotionally grounds you and is someone you rely on for a long-term partnership. So it's like another one, like nesting partner. There's so many ads on this fucking article. I still can't afford a Nintendo Switch one. Hierarchical versus non-hierarchical relationships. Hierarchical relationships usually refer to relationship situations where some poly relationships are considered more important than others, e.g. my husband will always come before anyone else. However, in some cases it's more of a descriptor used to describe levels of commitment. E.g., my wife gets a majority of resources because we live and are raising children together. Imagine having a fucking custody battle for your wife and having to write down the logistics in a room with a bunch of people like you're trying to talk to a fucking lawyer. See, this is like, why do you do this to yourself? This sounds like so much more of a headache than it's actually worth. Like, just, if you want to be a whore, just be a whore. Don't do all this weird shit where you want to have your cake and eat it too. Just be a whore, okay? Why are we doing this? Why are we trying to fucking reinvent swinging? Primary, secondary partners versus nesting partners. See, you were just like getting into the weeds of it. A triad. Now we're getting into fucking music theory with it. A triad is a poly relationship between three people. Usually this refers to a relationship where all three people are actively involved with each other. If I were a kid and my parents are in a triad, I'm shooting up the school. A is dating B, B is dating C, and C and A is dating A and B. This is known as a delta triangle, triad, or thruple. Y'all are you're it's like you're intentionally trying to ruin the kid's life. Oh, I'm exhausted just fucking reading it. In Minecraft, yeah, I'm shooting up the school in Minecraft, not for real, obviously. Shooting up the school in Fortnite and PUBG. I want a microtonal deep relationship. Kingdom Hearts level writing. A polycule is a grouping consisting of polypartners and their partners, akin to extended polyfamily. It's almost like a mini poly community that establishes its own rules of engagement and can necessitate communication, from scheduling arrangements to STI testing to childcare. Do not let these people near your fucking kids. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Why do these people always trying to get fucking kids involved? They're like trying so hard to normalize such a bizarre style choice that should never involve children. Oh man. Off topic, but anyone know what a dragon fruit tastes like? I've never tried one. Thank you all then Nebs 9900. Thank you for giving me a quick break from that, because otherwise I'm gonna have a stroke. A dragon fruit, it's kind of got like a mealy texture, softer than an apple, sweet but not too sweet, and then there's some crunch to it because there's little seeds in it. I like dragon fruits. It's a fun fruit. It's a fun little fruit to have. Try it. Why not? There's no rule saying that you can't have a dragon fruit once in a while as a treat. They're pretty expensive though. Very yuppie fruit. Relationship anarchy, a term that has its roots in political anarchism. Relationship anarchy describes a philosophy of viewing open relationships and polyamory without accepting hierarchy or socially derived rules about what a relationship should be. That just means you're a whore. It just means you put your dick wherever you want, because you're not in a relationship. It's not a relationship. Okay, relationship anarchy is just saying I'm a whore and I just fuck whatever I want and I'm not in a relationship. Oh, these people are so fucking stupid. People are always telling me like, oh no, you shouldn't be mean to poly people online. Why not? Why the fuck not? I don't care. I don't care if people get mad that I'm being derogatory towards polyamorous people. I think people should be mad to these people. Mad at these people. Because it's like, dating is hard enough as it is without us reintroducing ways to be a fucking slut. And worrying about whether our partner is poly or not, or whatever the fuck. It's gentrified cheating. You're just finding ways to cheat on your partner because you can't tolerate being with one person, because there's something deeply internally fucking wrong with you. Oh, hey Mika, are you vegan? No. They have to name for their shameful behavior so it can be described as bigotry if you shame them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My head hurts. My head hurts from fucking reading that. Oh, man. A girl I smoked me out at Burning Man on the way back to camp from breakfast, and I think she wanted to get it on. What? Hell yeah, it's just justified cheating. Yeah, that's all it is. You just want the instant gratification of not having to commit to one person, because a real functioning relationship, it takes work. It requires you to be attentive to one person, and what you're doing is you're outsourcing that to other people because you don't want to have to fucking put up with it because you're selfish. You're just being selfish at the end of the day. If you're polyamorous, you're just being a little selfish little whore. Mika, I fluid bonded with this woman and I have HIV now. That one's the most wild to me. Because, like, what the fuck do you mean fluid bonding, man? It's like... you're trying to add this weird spiritual element to what essentially amounts to busting a nut in a person, and you're turning it into like this weird term that means something, but all it means is that you didn't wear a condom because you don't like the way that condoms feel. It doesn't need you don't need a term for that. I'm like genuinely so pissed off now. Thank you, Flipper F Penguin, for the super chat. If there's a breakup in a poly relationship, do they vote each other out like in Among Us? I totally didn't steal this question from Reddit. That is a good question. Like, if you're in a poly relationship with somebody and you don't like one of the people in the polycule, what do you do? Do you have to, like, bring it up to the council? Do you have to talk about it, in a meeting? Like, family meeting, but, like, polycule meeting, because if it's, like, a family meeting, then that's, like, a weird kind of teetering on incestuous things. So do you... So that's why it's fucking stupid, because, like, what do you do about that situation? If you just genuinely want, like... Do you break up with them in the polycule? Do you just stop having sex with that person while other people are having sex with them? What if they break your heart for some reason, but you still have to put up with them because they're still in the polycule? Like, it doesn't... Why? Yeah, exactly, that's how I fucking feel. I feel like... It's what my fucking head feels like. Just internal screaming. Thank you, In Rainbows, for the tip. I don't know why, but you give me the feeling you would be the type of girls that would vibe on post-punk. Great videos and keep it up. Thank you so much for that. Like post-punk, the clothing movement, or like a philosophical thing. I don't know what post-punk means. There's too many things happening in my brain right now, because I'm angry at poly people. And, yeah, I'm just stroking out a little bit over this. And it's always, like, it's always kind of a sad cope. It's one of the partners is, like, dissatisfied with the person they're with in some way, but they're too much of a chicken shit to just break it off, right? And they don't want to get rid of, something in the partner. Like, they like the emotional commitment. So they open the relationship so they can have sex with other people, because they're too scared to just be by themselves. I think it's very much something that serial daters that don't like being alone do, because they don't know how to be alone with their own thoughts. And then usually the person who agrees with it feels some type of way, like maybe that they can't do any better, or they genuinely love the other person so much that they can't fathom life without them, so they don't want to be broken up with. So then you just enter a hell of your own creation, and you're just stuck with a partner that has sex with other people because of some sort of thing that you're probably going to attribute to a failing on your behalf because you couldn't make them happy by yourself. And that's not necessarily true. The other person is probably just a sex pest that doesn't know how to be by themselves. And it's really fucking sad. It's really sad, the people that get into relationships like this. And they're almost always chopped. I've never seen a good-looking, attractive, polyamorous person. Not a single fucking one. Oh. Thank you, Salt, for the tip. Shalom, Mika, that shirt was from me. Sorry, I'm late. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't open it for a while. I just wanted to do all the P.O. Box stuff all at once. So thank you. It's a really cute shirt. I love it. It's really adorable. It matches my eyes and shit. Oh. I feel like I need alcohol for that one. I got genuinely stressed out. It like, you're probably wondering why I get so pressed about this, right? And it's because it's so pervasive in the dating world right now. There's so many people who just can't, like, deal with having one partner, and it's kind of a struggle. as somebody who is monogamous, because I don't want to fucking share. I don't want to deal with other people fucking my mans. I don't like that. It's a good way to get a fucking STD. Sure, you could say that I'm like a jealous person, but I don't see anything wrong with wanting my partner to pork me and me alone. I don't. It just breeds jealousy. If you ever take a look at the polyamory subreddit, it's just full of people who know that what they're doing is creating a deep-rooted instability inside of their psyche, and they're not actually happy about it. They're just coping really fucking hard because they probably just want to do whatever makes their partner the most happy because they're genuinely in love with them, but overall they're just getting fucking taken advantage of. And it's fucking sad. It's just sad that people are willing to cope with that just to stay in a relationship with somebody, and it kind of just goes back to my whole thing where I think people, in order to succeed in relationships, they need to have more self-confidence and they need to know how to be by themselves. Being by yourself, being single is not the worst thing in the fucking world. It's better than you waiting up at night because your wife is getting plowed by somebody else and you have to sit there and contend with your thoughts about that situation. Poly people catching strays. I've never been nice to poly people. I can't. I don't have it in me. And they want to like try to be like this what's it called? Protected class of people. Like they're part of the LGBTQ community, and they're not. Bro, you can just choose not to be poly. You can just choose not to be a little whore, or not to tolerate your partner having sex with other people. That doesn't make you queer. It just makes you a cock. It just means you don't stand up for yourself. Like, leave gay people out of it. Fuck. Stolen valor? Exactly! Just like how pedophiles try to latch themselves onto the LGBT community. Yeah, fucking leave gay people alone. Leave gay people out of this. Gay people have fought too long and too hard for poly people to commandeer that flag. Like, fucking Jesus. According to poly people, people aren't naturally monogamous. That's like such a cope. That's one of their things. It's like, people, like, animals in nature, they don't expressively have monogamy in their species. Like, fucking animals kill each other and rape each other all the fucking time, and they commit infanticide so they can breed with the female because they don't want her busy with somebody else's kids. Animals do all sorts of fucking wild shit, okay? We're a moderately advanced, intelligent species. We can make decisions that are overall better for us than just, like, being whores and playing it fast and loose with our genitals. Poly subtakes be sad as hell. Let's do that. Let's browse fucking the poly subreddit. Let's take a little gander, shall we? While I'm on this fucking tangent, while I'm having this aneurysm. See the first... Literally the first thread is titled, Coping Mechanisms for Self-Soothing During Sexual Jealousy. I literally was just talking about that 5 minutes ago. You have to, when you know your partner is having sex with somebody else, you have to sit there with your thoughts, and your mind is inevitably going to wander with thoughts of like, oh, are they better than me in bed? Is she moaning louder than she has ever had with me? Is this person prettier than me? Are they funnier than me? When you're just monogamous, you don't have that problem. Why are you doing this to yourself? Oh, god damn it! Update, my husband left me to pursue polyamory after I showed him my original post here. A few months ago, I posted here asking for advice and the probability of success with converting a long-term monogamous marriage to a non-monogamous one. Bitch, you did this to yourself, holy shit. Oh. The responses I received were very insightful, albeit painful, and for the most part clarified what I had already suspected, that there was zero chance of me converting our marriage into any form of healthy E&M, as he had already deprioritized our relationship.
Oh, yes.
Damn, dog. Thank you, Tub5355 for the super chat. Mika, is a relationship simply a wooden boat? Anyway, I gotta go employment max so I can keep laundering money into this channel. Thank you. Don't give me money if you're struggling with money. Thank you, but I appreciate it. What do you mean though? What do you mean by is a relationship simply a wooden boat? What does that mean? Do you think iDubbbz browses this subreddit? No, I don't think Anissa lets iDubbbz use the internet anymore. I don't think he's allowed to do that. She keeps him in the cuck shed. And when Anissa is not in the room, iDubbbz doesn't render anymore. Next thread is, for fuck's sake, just get a divorce. There's like difficult metamor dynamics. It's all people having a bad time. 14 years together, 2 kids, and a divorce later. Calendar skills, what to do about cancellations. There's not a single thread about anything positive in here. I've realized why I don't like polyamory. Thank you, Minister of Defense 79 for the bits. How do poly people decide on sex? Do they make a schedule? I think they do. I think they have like a fucking Excel spreadsheet. Like, why would I want to have to... Like, relationships are kind of a pain in the ass by default. Why would I have to clock in? I don't want to have to clock in to my relationship like it's a fucking job and schedule things. That's really fucking stupid. Do they book by appointment? Do they check each other Google Calendar? Yes! Apparently they do! There's literally a thread right here. Calendar skills. What to do about cancellations. Looking for some feedback on my polyamory boundary/rules on calendar skills and around some care for my own abandonment wounds. Don't get into a poly relationship when you have abandonment wounds. These people know that this is bad. They know it's a bad fucking idea, and it's like, it's sad. Because they think this is the way to cope with it. And it's not. I've probably told this story on stream before, but I'll briefly talk about it. Last year, it was my birthday. I went out to a bar with my dad. I was already plastered because I spent the day drinking on stream for my birthday. And there was a poly couple at the bar who flagged us down, and at first I thought they were just like friendly people that just wanted to talk to me because I dress cool, and they're like, oh, I really like your outfit, you look really cool, and I'm like, thanks, I'm really drunk right now, that's really cool, I love how making new friends in real life. But it just turned out to be 2 poly people on a date. Well, at least one of them was poly. I think the girl was just like, again, what I was describing before, where she felt like there wasn't an out to get a normal, healthy relationship, so she was trying out being poly, and then the guy was just very aggressively polyamorous, and he kept showing pictures of his wife, who was, I guess, like an OnlyFans model or something, or some sort of burlesque dancer, and he kept, like, showing pictures of his naked wife to me and my dad. My dad was there, and I think he assumed that me and my dad were also a couple with, like, an age gap thing. Like a kinky age gap couple. I'm like, no, motherfucker, this is my goddamn dad. And I think he wanted to fuck both me and my dad and the girl he was with. And I kept trying to get the other girl to, like, I kept trying to slip things into the conversation, like, oh yeah, you know, relationships are tough, but you don't have to settle just because you're having a little bit of bad luck. Wink, wink. You don't have to just put up with this. Oh my god. I gotta make a video about that sometime. That one's gotta be animated. That was a trip and a half. You call your date daddy? That's so open of you. Whisper in her ear, run. Yeah, I kept waiting for her to, like, go to the bathroom, but she never did. I wanted to tell her that so bad. I wanted the guy to, like, leave briefly. so I could tell her, like, yo, you know, we don't have to put up with this. In fact, we can, like, go right now. We can just ditch this guy, and I can just wingman you for other people at a different bar, but that never happened. Polycules are the Twitter sex bots of bars. That's an interesting way to put it. What did your dad say to him? My dad was, like, really paranoid, because my, reaction to this was to be as polite as possible, because I didn't want to start a fight in a bar with another drunk person, and I was also really plastered, but with me, when I'm really drunk, I'm also very self-aware, and I know exactly what's going on. I'm never, like, more, suggestible when I'm drunk. I'm just, like, a little bit goofier. But my dad didn't know this, so my dad thought I was going to go off with these people and join their polycule, and he was, like, really scared. So towards the end, he, like, waited for them to say, oh, so we're going bar hopping. Do you guys want to come with? And my dad was like, oh, well, we're still drinking our drinks, but why don't you guys go ahead and we'll join you later once we finish our whiskeys. So as soon as they left, he, like, spun me around, and he's like, Mika, come on, you're really fucking drunk, you need to sober up, you can't go with these people. And I'm like, no, dad, I'm really scared, I want to leave, I want to go home, but I wasn't sure how to exit the conversation, because I'm too drunk. Oh, and then we had to, like, leave, and we went to another restaurant on the other side of town because we were worried about running into them again, where we could just decompress about the situation. It was like a little post traumatic dinner that we had, where we discussed what happened at the bar with the polycule couple. My dad was there now, I would have left instantly. See, I just thought they were being friendly because I was a little drunk. Sounds like you and your dad need a safe word to skedaddle, but then the polycule will only latch on harder. Well, I mean, I think a safe word would have only gotten us so far, because it's like, how do you exit that situation in a way that's polite? I think we just need to work on how to, like, leave that kind of situation, because we're both, like, people who are on the more non-confrontational side, and we don't want to be mean to people. So we've both got to work on that. We've both got to work on just telling people at the bar to just leave us the fuck alone, and that we're not interested in having sex with people, because we're not a couple. He's my dad! Oh. Thank you, Bishop, for the super chat. There is one more P.O. box thing. I guess I'll open that now, and then I'm gonna leave because my brain is melting. Shit! This one's just an Amazon package with no address on it.
Let's take a little look.
Is there a note? It says, enjoy your gift, Mika, from Oni Samurai 92. And then you wrote your full ass name that I'm not going to read on stream because that would be bad. It would be bad for you. Don't send your full name to the streamer. You don't need to do that. Hey cool. It says hey cool on the box. Is it anthrax? I fucking hope so after that conversation. What is this? A massage mat? A massage mat? What's a massage mat? Oh, cool. It's huge. Oh, I guess I just lay down on this, and it gives me a rub down. How kinky. How kinky of you, Mr. Samurai, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How do I send Mika stuff, and when is her birthday? My birthday is on the 10th of June! And there's a P.O. box listed in the audience participation channel, on the Discord server. Thank you. They hooked it up. I wonder, I don't have any free outlets to see what it does. But I guess I'll check it out after stream. I'll just lay down on it. I have a feeling Boris is gonna want to lay down on this also, because he loves soft stuff. It'd be funny to see what he does. Maybe I'll videotape him. I'm gonna videotape my dog live reacting to a massage blanket. Thank you so much. You put it on your chair? Oh, I thought you just lay down on it. Okay. Well, I don't have any free outlets, so I'm gonna have to, like, move shit around in order to use it. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave now because I have a huge fucking headache. Oh, you guys don't understand. These streams, they take a lot out of me. Because I want to give you guys good advice. I don't want to half-ass it. So, I hope you guys got something out of this stream. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys Wednesday. We're back to a normal streaming schedule. Hooray! I don't know if we'll do more dating advice next stream. Might mix it up a little bit. Might do something else. And maybe reliably dating streams will always be on Sundays. We'll see. Love you guys. Say it back. Thanks for coming. Well, bye.